A Humber grad has designed a wheelchair-accessible playground.
Ontario teachers are being told to cut down report card comments, and Drake has graduated from a high school other than Degrassi. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's Thursday, October 18th. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Katie Fraser. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Katherine Ward. Ahead in our show, we have all your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as your 5-day weather forecast. But first, Katie has our top story.
Police are looking for 2 male suspects in connection with a suspicious death in Scarborough. A deceased man and an uninjured woman were found at an industrial complex on Ellesmere Road. The suspects were seen leaving the area in a white Mercedes SUV. The vehicle was later found abandoned behind the Bayview Village Shopping Center. Police didn't elaborate on details, but have stated that it's a homicide.
Police say an abused child has been rescued in Saskatoon as part of an initiative to crack down on child pornography and abuse in Canada. The RCMP released the results of Operation Snapshot, which involves 14 police agencies spanning 3 provinces and 2 territories. Police say 21 people have been arrested and over 100 computers seized in Western Canada. RCMP officials say the investigation sends a clear message to offenders: they will be caught and prosecuted.
It's flu season again, and Humber will be holding clinics offering flu shots to battle the bug. Elise Chazon has details.
It's that time of year again: coughing and sneezing, high fevers, and often dreaded vaccines. The Humber College Health Center is taking the pain out of arranging your flu shot and bringing free clinics to campus. Catherine McKee, registered nurse coordinator for Humber, says getting a flu shot is important to your general health and to prevent other problems down the road.
And it helps decrease absenteeism in school, which will decrease your stress because nobody wants to feel sick. So any type of prevention that you can do to help be more successful in your schooling, I think you'd want to try to do as much as possible.
If you're looking to get your flu shot and are off campus, your local pharmacist can now administer the vaccine after having recently been granted authority to do so by the Ontario government. No matter where you get it, some students say it's their way of having a healthy school year.
It helps you fight off other viruses, deadly viruses. You don't know what's out there.
Get it done. It's just one needle. It'll prevent you hopefully from the flu, so you'll be able to have a healthy year at school.
The Humber College Health Center will be offering free flu shots at the Lakeshore campus starting next week. They'll be offered here on North Campus from November 2nd until November 8th from 9:30 a.m. until 3. Until then, keep washing your hands and stay healthy. Ali Chasson, Humber News.
Ontario's Elementary Teachers Federation is asking its members to minimize feedback on student report cards this term. The move is the latest act of opposition from the union in response to wage freeze legislation introduced by the province. Although teachers can choose whether or not to follow the proposal, they are being urged to write single-sentence review of student performances.
The 33rd Annual International Festival of Authors kicks off tonight. Several Humber students and staff will be participating in the event. Humber News reporter Melinda Warren has more.
The International Festival of Authors is back at the Harbourfront Centre beginning tonight. Preparations are underway for authors, journalists, writers, and book lovers. The festival runs for 11 days and features events such as book signings, readings, interviews, and discussions. Humber has been part of the festival for 5 years. The director for the Humber School of Writers, Antanas Saleka, explains Humber's role this year.
This year, Humber's role, well, there are 2 separate things. Humber's role is we have run a workshop, like a sample workshop for writers wanting to learn tips about creative writing. This year with Eva Stashkian.
The festival has brought in authors that appeal to people of all ages and genders. Humber librarian Amy Weir says the festival is a great opportunity for young authors to meet published authors.
They can also maybe speak with some publishers, get a sense of how the book publishing world works, which is very important for authors. It's good for them to understand how publishing works, especially here in Canada.
This year's festival has a special focus on Scotland, the sci-fi genre, and science. Supervisor Joanne Roberts from the International Festival of Authors gives us an inside look at what to expect.
The International Festival of Authors department here at Harbourfront Centre does a lot of work to find the up-and-coming authors that you might not get access to, or you might not know how hot they are. They know.
Fleck Dance Theatre will also hold events like a reading by the Scotiabank Giller Prize finalist. If you're interested in checking out this year's International Festival of Authors, tickets for the event can be purchased online or at the Harbourfront Centre box office. Melinda Warren, Humber News.
Former Humber graduate Tanya Nazawalski is shortlisted for the James Dyson Award, a competition open to design students in 18 countries. Nazawalski has created a wheelchair-accessible playground design. The competition offers a €10,000 prize. She graduated last spring from the Humber Design degree program. The graduate says children have to get out of their wheelchairs in order to access playgrounds or participate, and she wanted to change that.
And 3 Canadians are finalists in a contest to become YouTube's next educational guru. YouTube says some of its most popular channels are educational. Guelph University students Mitchell Moffat and Andrew Brown are in the competition for the best instructional videos. This is Moffat and Brown's channel ASAP Science that is meant to inspire students to have fun with the subject. The duo educate their viewers on simple, everyday scientific questions like why people blush.
Reflex caused by the sympathetic nervous system, which activates your fight or flight response. The release of adrenaline speeds up your heart rate and breathing, dilates your pupils, and redirects energy to your muscles. All these.
Carleton University professor Kevin Chung is also nominated. His channel explains the math behind popular apps. The competition winner will have a chance to work with YouTube to develop an educational online career. YouTube says subscribers to educational channels have doubled in the last year.
When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. William Key will have the sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with Mamta Lula.
Make sure you keep your umbrellas handy today. There's more rain on the way. I will have your 5-day weather forecast after the break.